properties, but what are they and what is the process to buy one? To help us answer some of those questions is our financial expert, Chip Cummings. Good to see you, buddy.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, we're talking short sales. Why don't, for folks who maybe not have heard of them but not sure exactly how they work, how do they?
Well, it is funny. A couple of years ago, nobody had ever heard the term short sale before. And now, for the first time later this year, short sale transactions will actually surpass the number of foreclosure transactions.
No kidding.
In this country. Yeah. We've seen a 25% increase over last year in the last quarter. And it's the new way to sell a home to make sure that you don't end up going through foreclosure. Banks like it because it's a shorter process and it saves them money. And they're starting to figure that out. It saves them time and money.
And what is the big difference between, say, the foreclosure and the short sale?
Well, foreclosure is an actual legal transaction where the bank takes the property back, then has to fix it up and then put it back on the market. A short sale is a negotiated transaction where the seller actually still saves a little bit of their credit, not much. They're going to get damage either way. But they save a little face. They're able to sell it to a purchaser for less than they owe on the home, and the bank agrees to it.
All right, so what are some things that folks need to know when they're told, all right, this is a short sale home. What do we need to do? What's the process?
Well, the big thing is patience, patience, and patience. Because it does take a long time. Now, it's not as bad as it was, say, a year or two ago. But it is a negotiated transaction. The bank has to get involved and approve it. And you really need to plan for at least 5 to 10 months to get these closed. Some of them take longer, depending on the financial institution.
And why is that? Just because of the other, the paperwork and things?
They do. Not just the paperwork. They have to get approvals from, like, the mortgage insurance company. The servicer has to get involved, the owner of the note, which might not be the same person who's servicing it. If it's what we call a Fannie Mae or a Freddie Mac loan versus an FHA loan, there are different procedures involved. But the big thing now is there are incentives to go through a short sale for a lender and also for the borrower. Some banks are paying individuals up to $3,000 to go through a short sale and hand them the keys.
No kidding.
You betcha.
Wow, some people think that's a great, that's a great opportunity.
It is, but it's a way for them to also get a property back that's not going to be in complete disrepair. And there are also now new incentives through the HEFA program where second lien holders can get up to $8,000 now for their second position. So there are some incentives for second lien holders to now sign off on these deals as well.
One of the things that you mentioned on things that you need to know when it comes to a short sale, you just said make sure you document you're a hardship. Why? Why is that? It
really has to be a hardship situation to get a short sale approved. The bank says, look, if I'm going to forgive you $50,000 worth of debt, you got to show me that this is a no-win situation. If you're worth $1 million, I'm coming after you. I'm not going to buy into this short sale. But if you can show me you've lost your job, you have a pile of debts that are nagging at you, you have a situation that is just uncontrollable and you're about to declare bankruptcy, I'm really going to listen. But you have to show me you're not going to get any cash out of this deal, and it's really my only way out.
All right, and of course we showed you Chip's book. If you folks are interested in more on pre-foreclosures and short sales, there his book. Where can they get it? Amazon, any of the local bookstores have it, and yeah, it's still one of the top 50 real estate books in the country.
Look at you! Yeah, a new one coming out in October.
All right, well, we can't wait. We'll be talking about that soon, I'm sure.
You bet. Good to see you.
All right, Chip, you too. All right, guys, it is 8:18, and still ahead, we are checking in with Miss Emily.